Welcome back. Ready to dive deeper into uncovering the signs that truly define the one? In this part 2 video, I'll be sharing even more unmistakable indicators that made me know that my husband was my perfect match. If you've been wondering whether your partner ticks off all the essential boxes, this video might just have the answers you're seeking. So let's jump in and explore the next set of signs that could solidify your belief in finding that special someone. I remember when I was up for a promotion at work. I was in a new department, inexperienced, and the competition was fierce. I was stepping into an arena filled with more experienced colleagues, all vying for the same spots. The odds were stacked against me, and the chorus of discouragement was loud and clear. My colleagues, even those I greatly respected, told me it was unlikely. They cautioned that I was too fresh, too green to make such a leap. The whispers of doubt echoed in the hallways of our multinational corporation, a place where promotions were hard-won and not handed out lightly. But there was one voice that stood out, one voice that dared to challenge the status quo. My then-boyfriend, my cheerleader, my pillar of strength. He saw in me what others couldn't, or perhaps wouldn't. He believed in me when I was on the verge of doubting myself. He told me to go for it, to reach for the stars and not to worry about falling because he'd be there to catch me. This was for me, the sixth sign that he was the one. He wasn't blinded by naivety or ignorance. He was well aware of the challenges ahead, but he also knew my potential, my determination, and my tenacity. He was my greatest advocate, my staunchest supporter, and my fiercest defender. He instilled in me a belief that I could conquer mountains, that I could break barriers. And guess what? I did. I got that promotion. His belief in me wasn't just about the promotion, though. It was about more than that. It was about his faith in me, his faith in us. It was about his unwavering confidence in my abilities and his relentless support of my dreams. His belief was a beacon of hope in a sea of doubt, a ray of sunshine in a stormy sky. His unwavering belief in me, despite all odds, was a clear sign that he was the one. The seventh sign for me was respect. Respect, they say, is reciprocal. My husband has shown me that in many ways. I can recall countless times when we sat down to discuss various topics. From politics to music, from career goals to our favorite books, we had it all on the table. And here's what's beautiful about it. Our opinions didn't always align. Yes, we had our share of disagreements, but here's the difference. Our disagreements never descended into disrespect. He always had this admirable way of presenting his arguments, in a manner that was respectful and considerate. I never once felt belittled or dismissed. Instead, I felt heard, I felt valued. And that's an incredible feeling, to know that your partner respects your thoughts and opinions even when they differ from theirs. This respectful treatment extended beyond our debates. He respected my aspirations, my dreams, my quirks, and even my fears. He never made fun of my insecurities or used them against me. Instead, he would encourage me, help me overcome my fears, and cheer me on as I chased my dreams. It's amazing how such respect can boost your confidence and bring out the best in you. I started to become more assured of myself, more confident in my abilities. His respect for me was not just about words, but actions, from the little things like listening when I spoke to the grander gestures like standing by my side when others doubted me. His respect for me wasn't contingent on agreement or convenience. It was constant, unwavering, and sincere. I felt loved, cherished, and valued. And that's not just because he said he respected me, but because he showed it in his everyday actions. His respect for me and my ideas was another clear sign that he was the one. The eighth sign was his teachable spirit. I've always loved reading books about fulfilling marriages, and I found a willing partner in him. Many are the nights we spent reading and discussing books, exploring the world of love and commitment. We found wisdom in those pages, wisdom that guided our steps and shaped our relationship. Despite his demanding schedule, he made time for these reading sessions. It was as if the world paused for those moments, allowing us to delve deep into the heart of what makes a marriage work. His dedication was clear. His willingness to learn and grow was evident. It was his teachable spirit that made these moments all the more valuable. Each chapter we read opened up a new avenue for conversation. We discussed our thoughts on marriage, our dreams, our fears, our likes and dislikes. We used these discussions as stepping stones, leading us towards a deeper understanding of each other. These were the moments we bared our souls, moments that brought us closer than ever before. His teachable spirit didn't just stop at our reading sessions. He was always open to learning, always seeking ways to become a better person, a better partner. He embraced my viewpoints and my suggestion. He was not threatened by my opinions, but rather, he saw them as learning opportunities. This was more than just about reading books on marriage. It was about his willingness to grow with me, to become a better version of himself with me. His teachable spirit was a testament to his love, a testament to his commitment. It was a sign that he was not just in this for the moment, but for the long haul. His teachable spirit, his willingness to learn, was one of the signs that he was the one for me. It was a sign that we could face any storm, conquer any obstacle, and still emerge stronger, better, together. His willingness to grow with me was a sure sign that he was the one. The ninth sign was his leadership style. I've always dreamed of raising children with a man who I knew would be a great father to them. And there he was, embodying the every quality I'd ever hoped for in a father for our future children. From the start, he showed an innate understanding of what it would take to be a great dad. He was patient, kind, and always willing to take the time to listen. He showed these traits not just toward me, but to everyone he encountered. This was a man who truly understood the value of empathy and respect. The qualities that make a great father aren't always obvious, but they were in him. He was a natural leader, someone who could guide our children through life's challenges with a steady hand. He was also a protector, demonstrating time and time again that he could be relied upon to keep his loved ones safe. But perhaps most importantly, he was a fantastic role model. His actions spoke louder than words, teaching valuable lessons about the importance of hard work, honesty, and kindness. He was the kind of man I wanted my children to look up to emulate. He was also a confidence booster, always encouraging and supportive. He believed in the power of positive reinforcement and was quick to praise effort and improvement. This was a man who could nurture our children's self-esteem, helping them to believe in themselves and their abilities. And then there was his ability to teach. He had a way of making even complex topics understandable, a skill that would surely make him an excellent mentor and coach to our children. He was a provider too, always ensuring that we had everything we needed. Above all, he was the kind of man who would always be there for his children, no matter what. His love was unwavering, his dedication unending. This was a man who would always put his family first. Knowing he would be the perfect dad for our children was yet another sign he was the one. The 10th sign was his respect for my body and beliefs. In a world where physical intimacy is often rushed, we chose to wait. This decision wasn't about being old-fashioned or prudish. It was a mutual decision, born out of deep respect for each other's bodies and beliefs. It was a journey that required patience, understanding, and a lot of love. My husband understood the importance of respect in our relationship, especially when it came to our bodies. He never pressured me, never made me feel uncomfortable. Instead, he always reassured me that our choice to wait was the right one for us. He valued our emotional connection over physical desires, which was a clear sign of his maturity and love for me. Through this journey, we learned to communicate effectively, to be patient, and to value our emotional connection. It was a journey of growth, both individually and as a couple, which ultimately strengthened our bond. His respect for my body was not just about our decision to wait. It was about understanding my needs and valuing our emotional connection above all. This respect was a clear sign that he was the one for me. His respect for my body and our shared beliefs was the final sign that he was indeed the one. If you've enjoyed this video and found value in the insights shared, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel for more insights on love and relationships.